All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all the honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, whom I learned this truth from. Peace and salutations to the hopefully elect. Shalom. This your brother, Debar Moth, coming back at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, Shai. And the title of this lesson is going to be Prepare Your Mind, or prepare your minds for what you're getting ready to see, which is a lot of death. All right, Yahweh Bashim Shai is getting ready to kill a lot of people, man. All right, the Heavenly Father, roughly paraphrasing, says what? That He kills and He makes alive. So the Lord is getting ready to put a lot of people to death, man. 2/3 of the nation of Israel and the heathen are getting ready to face the wrath and the judgment of the Lord, man. All right, meaning what? There's gonna be a lot of bloodshed. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of dead bodies, man, that we're gonna see in these last days. Okay, this is why the Lord has been building us up, getting us ready mentally, physically, and spiritually for Jacob's trouble. All right, to see a lot of people, get put to death in horrific ways, man. It's not gonna be, you're walking apart, all right, type of, deaths that are getting ready to take place, man. A lot of people, you're gonna see a lot of blood. You're gonna see gruesome, heavy judgments go forth, man. All right, and it's very important that we prepare our minds, okay, and our spirits for what we're getting ready to see, okay, because one thing that Jake, man, the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, aren't really too fond of is bloodshed. All right, even these so-called Jakes, that be in the hood, so-called, killers, got bodies on them. They don't, they just do, most of those Jakes, they just do, the shootings. They just, do drive-bys, or, and even if they do, so-called, they do murders, close up and personal. A lot of those times, man, Jake be high on drugs. Jake be, drunk when they do a lot of those crimes, man. All right. Jake don't really got the stomach, for gruesome, type of, gruesome type of judgments, man. Okay, and that's what we're gonna see in these last days. All right, without too much rambling, let's go ahead and grab Habakkuk 2:4, and it reads, "Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him." Speaking about Esau, man, Esau is not. He's not right. All right, he and the Lord is getting ready to use this man to do a lot of wicked, evil things in these last days, man. Okay, a lot of gruesome, uh, 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 deaths are getting ready to go forth by the hand of Esau Edom, man. Okay, and Jake forget, the history of this devil. All right, that's the thing with you, Jakes, man. You forget the history of Esau. All right, how he conquered, you know, how he conquered the world. All right, he used his sword, man. He used torture mechanisms, okay, to have people bend, to his will, so to speak. All right, and he's gonna do the same thing to try to set up this new world order. He's going to use those same methods, but now, his sword is perfected. All right, Yahweh Shema Shai got this devil on a whole nother level, man, and he's getting ready to use that sword to the fullest. All right, but you better believe that, man. And it's gonna be a lot of death, a lot of blood. All right, a lot of gruesome judgments that are gonna go forth in these last days, and we all have to prepare our minds, to see those things. All right, because Americans have been pacified, man. Okay, these other countries, they're used to war. They're used to seeing, body parts flying, flying here and there, man. Okay, butt cheeks. All right, over there. All right, a leg over here. You know, a head over there, man. You Americans, you ain't ready for that, man. But the just shall live by faith. Habakkuk. Habakkuk 2 and 5. Yea, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell. All right, Esau's about to bring hell, man. Okay, Esau's that red dragon, man. He's getting ready to bring hell to this earth. All right, he's coming with that great wrath and is as death. All right, Esau is death, man. The Lord created this devil to take peace from the earth and bring death, and we're getting ready to see a lot of death. All right, we're getting ready to see the scriptures roughly paraphrased and said we're gonna get it, but I want to quote it now, man. Dead bodies shall be as dung, man, upon the earth. All right, that's how many dead bodies are gonna be, laying on the floor. Okay, it's gonna be as dung, and who cares about doo doo, man? No one. And cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people. All right, but I mainly want to get that, man. He is death. All right, and Esau's about to bring a lot of death. Okay, to the soils of Babylon the Great, man. All right, and we gotta, like I said, continue to prepare our minds to see a great death, man. Okay, your loved ones, people who are close, who are close to you, they getting ready to be put to death. All right, if they not of the elect, man. All right, if the Lord is not dealing with them, the Lord is getting ready to judge them, man. And we don't want to be a part of that judgment. All right, but like I said, it's gonna be a lot of death here in these last days, man. Okay, and the Lord he's been refining us for these times, man. Just thinking back to one of the jobs I had, which was a crime scene cleanup. All right, and at the time, I didn't want to do it, but hey, the Lord put the Spirit upon me to do it. Okay, and it was a challenge, man. Going to some of those crime scenes, all right, seeing burnt carcasses, seeing burnt people, all right, cleaning up, limbs, cleaning up, guts. Hey, man, the Lord put me through that. Just speaking as a man, the Lord put me through that. All right, to for these times that we coming into, man, because it's gonna be a lot of that, man. It's gonna be body parts. It's gonna be legs and heads rolling. Okay, it's gonna be feet everywhere. All right, it's gonna be all sorts of body parts everywhere, man. Revelation 6 and 7 in it, and it reads, and when he had opened the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the fourth beast say, come and see. Revelation 6 and 8, and I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death. All right, Esau, man, so-called white man, and hell follow him. What did we just read in in Habakkuk? Okay, Esau, Edom, man, he's the pale horse, and these devils know that. Okay, they know who they are, man. And hell followed him, man. Esau's bringing hell, man. And power was given unto them of the fourth part of the earth to kill with the sword. Who was blessed with the sword? Okay, Esau. And with hunger, okay, cutting off your food stamps. All right, cutting off the crops, cutting off the farmers, and with death, okay, and with death, man. Esau is as death, and with the beast of the earth. All right, Esau's a beast, man. Okay, and he's getting ready to show. He's getting ready to show the world, especially you, Jakes, his beastly nature. All right, he's getting ready to show you that he is the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan, man. And we gotta keep our heads on a swivel and get our minds right, man. Okay, because Jake ain't ready, man. Jake talking about they ready, and you know, and this and that. Jake just be talking shit, man. But hey, it's really finna go down. All right, it's really going down on the soils of America, man. A lot of people are about to be put to death. Go ahead and grab this word death really quick. The action or fact of dying. A lot of people are about to die or being killed. All right, should be murdered. Okay, the end of life of a person or organism. All right, so it's about to be a lot of people. Okay, dying and getting put to death. Your loved ones included. All right, get your minds right for that as well. 2 Ezra 16:17. Woe is me, woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days? Okay, this is what Ezra's saying because he had a vision of all the sorrow and the bloodshed. Man, he's seen it. Okay, 2 Ezra 16:18. The beginning of sorrows. We're in the beginning. All right, everyone is in a sorrowful spirit. All right, everyone knows that something is getting ready to go down. They don't have the understanding, but they feel it in their spirit. And great mornings, man. Everyone's mourning the beginning of famine. Okay, this this shutdown of the government. You know, Trump cutting off the food stamps, the snaps. All right, that's the beginning of famine and great death. All right, great death, man. We're getting ready to see great death. Okay, you gotta wrap your mind around that. All right, this truth is more than quoting scriptures. Turning on the camera. Doing lessons, which all those things, they are important. They show your faith. Going out to the street to preach. All those things show faith, but are you gearing up your mind for Jacob's trouble, man? Because Jacob's trouble is going to be live and direct. Okay, and great death and the beginning. It's like the beginning of wars. Okay, race wars, class wars. Okay, World War III. All right, and the power shall stand in fear. Okay, everyone's in fear, man. This is why people are taking to the internet, talking about what's going on, because people are afraid, man. The beginning of evils, bad times. What shall I do when these evils shall come? All right. So great evils, man. Great evils. All right. Evil like we've never seen and experienced, man. It's getting hot. All right. It's getting hot in the kitchen. In the kitchen is America, Babylon the Great, man. All right. Second Ezra's went it off here. 2 Ezra 6:22, and it reads, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. Okay. All these places, all these stores. Yeah, you've been paying attention. All right. These stores, man, the shelves is looking very skimpy. Okay. And that's being done by design. Okay. Cutting off the food. All right. Taking the SNAP benefits away. The full storehouses will suddenly be found empty. All right. Your Walmarts, your HEBs, your Krogers, the list goes on. The shelves are looking empty. Okay, I went into Walmart last week. All right, and there was a whole aisle empty, man. Matter of fact, 2 whole aisles empty, no food. Everyone just walking by, no one's paying attention. Okay, this is Walmart we're talking about. Walmart is known, for being a full storehouse, man. It's Walmart. But when you start seeing empty aisles, and there's nothing there, and they're stocking, but 2 aisles are empty. Okay, you gotta start asking questions. 2 Ezra 6:23, and the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. People, hey, this is why everyone's talking about the Israelites, man, because we're blowing the trumpet, and people are noticing what we're saying is coming to pass, and they're afraid. All right. People are afraid, man. They know this word is true. They know what we're saying is the truth. 2 Ezra 6:24. And at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies. What's gonna make people fight each other like enemies? Okay? The lack thereof, the lack of food, the lack of resources, man. Okay, people are gonna be offing each other, man. There's gonna be a lot of death. Okay, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein, and the springs of the fountains shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Okay, so we're getting ready to see a lot of death, man. Friends are gonna be fighting against each other like enemies, putting each other to death. All right, people are already doing it now. And society is still up and, for the most part, it's still up and running. People are already fighting against each other, man. People are already offing each other. Okay, how much more when there's no food? How much more when all hell's breaking loose, man? You still got women walking around proud. Okay, I'm gonna do another lesson on that. All right, you still got women walking around proud when we're at the brink of all hell breaking loose, man. Okay, but you women who in that spirit, this lesson ain't about women, but I'm just speaking through the spirit, man. You women in that spirit, keep that same energy, man. Don't come over here. All right, but with that, we'll end the lesson. And we'll end the lesson by saying, Call halal, Yahweh Ba'ashim Awashai, Ba'ashim, Rech HaKodash. Shalom to the next time.